Hello, Yoda Tech. This is Chef Yoda 4x4, and I'm doing a quick semi-final write-up, or video, I should say, on the Cobra 75WX-ST. Obviously, you can choose from multiple different antennas and things like that, and that's a good thing. I'm sure there are better ones than what I chose, but I chose the Cobra, like I said, Cobra WX-ST, 75WX-ST. That is the handheld unit that I chose that doesn't have a CV, as you can see, anywhere. Okay, instead, the unit is right here. Now, that cable is just what I ran, which I will also speak about. But there's the cable box. And there is my input for the handheld unit coming off of the box. It actually comes off the bottom of this box. And so I ran that and this both into there, ran my power along here and up under the dash and over to my kick panel. And I did want it constant hot in case of an incident or whatever where I needed it to work without power. And so obviously you can see that I hooked in, I plugged in my, or screwed in my hanger right here today that came with the Cobra kit. So the Cobra kit comes with that remote box and the cord, obviously, that runs off of the remote box to your handheld unit that also comes with it, which I mounted in here. Okay, so you can see there's the unit. Let me, once again, my cup holder's in the way. Okay, so here's my handheld unit. It's coming in and out of the glove box like this. And I mean the console. And I mounted these this way with the nuts out to secure the box. I can't really see any of that right now at this moment, but it's basically, zoom. It's basically all under there, stashed away. There you can see a little bit of the slot where I mounted it, but it clears plenty as far as the seat. So that's the box screw, the mounted box screws. There's the mic. Like I said, I can unplug that, unscrew those screws, and pull it back through the other side, and just have this outside, but I don't really need to, because what I can do is if I run the cord over here towards the back, you know, without putting too much of an arch in it, I can close this and it actually locks. Okay, so it's not really putting too gnarly of a pinch on it, and it can come out through there. I'm going to notch it slightly just behind the seat belt, and then this will be able to just hang here around the other side of the seat belt, and then hang up on the hanger. So it's very secure. You can actually tighten those and adjust it, but they're pretty flimsy. I have some better ones that I'm going to use, so I'm going to have to remount that. But this is actually how it would go, and this will keep it to where this portion of it is completely out of the way, and, you know, to my side. And so now I have my CB all in one unit right here. I also have a remote speaker that is going to be installed, or an external speaker, it's not remote, that plugs into the bottom of this unit that this kit comes with. I haven't decided 100% on a spot yet for that speaker, but it might possibly be either above the kick panel, under here. If I can get it to fit, it would be under here, which I don't think I can. It's 4x4. It's pretty large. It's 2 pounds, about 2 inches thick, 4 inches by 4 inches. and 2 pounds. A little heavy. I don't think that's a terrible place to mount it there, as long as it will fit. And then I need to, you know, somehow secure it, and I don't really want to drill into the back of here. So that is one thought. And then another thought is to mount it to these roof rack mounting support bar bolts that actually come through the fuel. And yeah, that's a possibility, just to have it right behind my head, mounted off of this. Then I could kind of tuck it up to there, get it nice and tight, and just let it hang there, you know. I have that plug to cover that. I was looking in there to see if I can mount another oh crap handle in the back. Seems that 88 or 89 and up, they actually had screws in there. Some of them even had those handles, and mine does not. So, learn something new every day. So today, I actually ran my coax. It's an 18-foot with a fire ring, which I actually have mounted. I mounted the fire stick today, and it's easily removable and goes and lays right in there. You can see it right there. Sorry about the light. This is the heavy duty spring. That's not part of the kit. This is. Everything else below that. So the bracket, the mounting bracket, the fire ring, the stud kit for the fire ring. I notched this, the top of the taillight cover. Used clear RTV to seal it in there thoroughly. And it's very tightly secured back in there where it's supposed to be. And I have the cable running. I basically opened the panel on this side over here, where I have the lock right there, and ran the cable inside of there from coming through the taillight grommet, ran it all the way up the panel, removed. This is really for first gen 4Runners. It's not going to work the same for any other trucks. Not really. I have those, you know, I don't think they're SR5, but the rear pockets for the panels. And I pulled the pocket out and then reached under, pulled it through the rest of the way up to that area down there below the B-pillar. Okay, and then ran it under the plastic, under the carpet, ran it all the way over to here, to this corner, and then back down this way, and then up the console and over. And it's actually, see if I can get a picture here on video anyway. It's actually coming up right where the seat belt wire is, somewhat near it. So I have that cable coming up there and right here, and it's exactly how long I need it. I didn't want to coil. You never want to coil the coax cable, from what I've been taught. It can cause all kinds of problems with getting the levels right. So next step, I'm going to be going in to have the SWR set anyway. So I will be having this fixed onto the end that is going to be going onto the bottom of the box. You can see in the other videos how that's set up. It basically just screws up into the bottom. There's plenty of room there. I have considered ordering a 90 degree. I'm not in a hurry for this, so I might do that. I might end up just ordering a 90 degree like William or Cyberhorn the Dragon, as he's known on Yodatech, has recommended. And I think it's a good idea. Just anything to take the angle, too much angle out of the cables anywhere. So this is my setup basically every time I go anywhere. And now I have the Cobra. So all I have to do when I park the car basically, or anything of the sort, is just remove this from here, lift this, drop it back in, just make sure it's turned off, and it's securely locked away in my glove box with plenty of room to spare. I can, tuck this up to the side. So as I said, I mounted the hanger today, ran that wire, and that was it was very hot back there. I had to kill some time today while taking a family member down to Irvine. So that's what I did. And it's all tucked away and ran cleanly, as you can see. There's no wire exposed anywhere on the ground. And even the floor mat is not in the way or, you know, hiding anything really. So I think all in all I did a clean job and came out well. Proof's in the pudding, I guess, as far as the signal and everything else once we get him to set the SWRs. And it is a Fire Stick 2 tunable tip. So that's, you know, that's part of the deal as well. So that's it. So far, you know, everything's done except for this. As soon as I can get that mounted, well, this and the speaker. So as soon as I get that mounted, I can plug it in. It'll be fully usable, and the speaker is just an, you know, you just plug it in and run the wire. So I'm not really positive where to put that yet. I was thinking about possibly down here, but that's kind of be too muffled as well. So I'm thinking this might really be the ticket up here. All right, let me know what you guys think about that. I will always grateful for any suggestions. A lot of you guys have experience in this stuff, and it's my first time. And as far as, you know, running a CB, I've had several of them, but I've never had to run any. They just always worked, or they were in the cars when I bought them. So I have a new appreciation for what goes into this, and I definitely want to make sure that it's done right the first time and cleanly. All right, so thanks a lot. And like I said, any suggestions, I'm very grateful. Please chime in and let me know what you think.